Hello, this is Lab 7A Exercise 2. This is the one where we're dealing with the different types of soil mediums: gravel, potting soil, and sand. I'm about to get started. Got my protractor and, you know, my lab materials here. Um, where's my beaker? Oh, here's my beaker. I got my cylinder here too, behind the camera. Um, so I will go ahead and get started, and I guess because there isn't much to this lab, kind of go from here and see what happens. Hello, I have returned. I just measured the three different piles of dirt, the fine gravel, the sand, and the soil. I'll just kind of quickly go through my observations and measurements. So the gravel settled in like a relatively tall mound. The rocks settled in crevices that they could fit in, but otherwise kind of fell to the side, which is, about average for gravel anyway. The average angle I got was about 60. The sand settled a bit higher, but that's because I think that it's easier for the sand to kind of pile on if it doesn't, if it's not too heavy for it to slide to the side, which is about right for sand too. And then the dirt or the soil, as you see here, settled higher. Me and my grandparents did a lot of gardening. I've done a lot of gardening, so this does not at all surprise me. It's got enough particles in it to kind of keep it in place, and at the same time, it's all more or less light and fluffy, and so it's easier for it to pile up higher than it is for anything else. I haven't calculated the average angle for this yet, but if I do my quick math about right, I believe its average is going to be about 80. I'm about to finish that off before I start pouring water down on the piles. I hope that the water doesn't fill up the whole dish. If it does, my results might get skewed. And honestly, I don't have anything bigger or roomier at the house right now without stepping away from my computer setup. So try it and see, and I will get back to you. Alright, hello, I am back. As you see, my mini sand volcano. Very pretty, I know. So in general, um, the so let me go ahead and just start with the gravel. So pouring water on the gravel, I did it as the instructions said, which was slowly, and it's unfortunate, but if I pour water on the gravel slowly, there's just not enough water. Just not enough water. Um, Now, if I was to pour it on the gravel really, really quickly, maybe in more than, just 100 milliliters, I'd say we might get a couple rocks loose, but that's about it. The sand, more or less, the sand held up, which is about right. However, with the consistent pouring in the one spot, it's made its own hole, and when the hole was made, the sand kind of from the hole kind of came up and settled to the side. So that was about 50 milliliters in when the hole started forming. I kept pouring because I was looking for more like a genuine break in the slope, where I wouldn't call this a break in the slope, but I put 50 milliliters down for just in case. And then the soil broke pretty much immediately. I mean, that's what it's designed to do. It's supposed to help help the plant soak up the water and the nutrients that's in the soil. So that did not surprise me. But for the most part, that is the end of Lab 7A Exercise 2. And I will be sending you this video separate from Exercise 1. And I'll be sending Lab 7B a little bit later after this. Thank you. Have a lovely day.